Alright, Babber.
Hello folks, welcome back to Pillars of Eternity, where we are in the Passage of the Six, and we've got a couple of level ups to do, and we've just been given free reign of the city. Oh hello, my brother fleeing in shame. I don't believe any of it. Who are you, perchance? Where's the stop button? Who are you?
Tread carefully, Estermore.
What's this? What? Ride-eye? Sensing your approach, an agitated elven hunter suddenly drops his conversation and turns to face you. What kind of courtesy have you learned in your filthy homeland? A red stripe of paint gleams, pearly with sweat from cheekbone to cheekbone. We speak of Glanfathan matters. Begone. Huntress. Who's our huntress? That's not me. Who's that? I don't know who that is. The huntress in the group. Oh, it's one of them. It's one of them. The huntress in the group raises her calloused hand. Still your heart, Ride-eye. Do not forget where you stand. She parts the fine strands of golden hair that float before her face and acknowledges you with a nod. In the house of our ancestors and the 6 tribes, we commune as one people. Ride-eye looks away and fumes in a restrained breath. The ancestors will forgive me and my brother when I clean the shame away from his name. He looks at the huntress, and from the taint it has brought to our tribe. Oh, tell me about your tribe. Ride-eye's voice swells with pride, for a moment holding his anger at bay. We're the keepers of the stone. He lets the name reverberate in the hall. We're the first tribe. Our history runs across the ages to the time of the builders. The huntress nods. We are one with the past, with our traditions and history. The best crafts and hunts come from our kin. Other tribes look up to our prowess. They're consumed by envy, Ride-eye frowns. That's why Arthwin lies about my brother. His tribe has no history, no glory. But now he claims it for the twice-split arrows while we're left to bear a false shame. So what happened to your brother, sir? My brother. The hunter's heavy breathing pauses for a moment. My brother Fiorm is the greatest hunter of our tribe. He set out on a blood hunt but hasn't returned. And now, Arthwin, that puny liar, he claims that my brother... Ride-eye clenches his fists. The elven huntress fills in the silence. Arthwin belongs to another tribe. He is the hunter that competed against Fiorm during their blood hunt. She gives a glancing look to Ride-eye. Arthwin claims that Fiorm has exiled himself, deciding not to return to Twin Elms. Ride-eye scowls. His stripe of paint curves like an angry wound. Exiled in shame for losing to him during the blood hunt. Can you believe this liar? Even though Arthwin returned with the giant Stelgar's fang as proof, it's hard to believe that Fiorm would have failed to kill the prey first. The huntress digs her heel on the dark soil, but you cannot claim that yet, Ride-eye, not until the Amfatha judge the truth. Arthwin's weak, from a lower tribe. Ride-eye bares his teeth. He lies. I'll find the truth and clean my brother's name. You mentioned a blood hunt. What is it? We prove our worth in a blood hunt. We set out to stalk and prey, always a dangerous creature, and only one kills it first. The elven huntress interrupts with an exasperated sigh. Yes, but we hunt as pairs, to bond as Glanfathan as one, not as enemies. 2 hunters, 2 tribes, 1 spirit. That is our way. Ride-eye glowers in response. Our way isn't to lie. We don't betray our brothers and sisters for our own gain. The blood hunt between your brother and Arthwin has broken the communion of our tribes, Ride-eye. Do not dig in this wound until you can claim the truth. She turns again to face you. Perhaps our customs appear strange to you, but despite what you now see, we Glanfathans hold our bonds sacred. And why would Arthwin lie about your brother? Ride-Eye throws his arms into the air. Why? He looks at you as if the answer were obvious. Ride-Eye, please still your anger. She does not know our customs. The huntress turns to you and nods. Arthwin stands much to gain from claiming a victory over Fiorm. It brings renown and glory to his kin, a lesser tribe, the twice-split Arrows. Arthwin has no history, no name, and now he returns a hero while my brother, Ride-Eye's face twists in ire. Tricked perhaps worse. So how do you plan to clear his name? A bead of sweat rolls down Ride-Eye's forehead and hangs from his red-painted cheekbone like a drop of blood. It quivers as the hunter's muscles twitch. I can't tarry here while my brother's fate remains unknown. The Amphatha must let me go. To judge Arthwin and to clean our tribe's name, they cannot listen only to your truth. The huntress lowers her head, glancing at you. We know what's coming, don't we, folks? We're going to be sent to find the Rivaldi's brothers, Fiorm. We're going to find Fiorm's body. That's the plan, I'm guessing. The huntress lowers her head, glancing at you. Before the Amphatha, Amphatha, only an impartial voice can speak for what happened. Ride-Eye, that's his name. Rid-Eye? Ride-Eye? Ride-Eye? Anyway, Ride-Eye whips his neck and the drop of sweat lingering on his cheekbone flies in your direction. You mean to involve this one, an Estremor? Oh, she's got diplomacy. She points at him, her calloused finger curved like a claw. Listen to me now. Arthwin returned with proof. Your brother did not even come back. The huntress blows against the fine hairs floating down over her face. The tribes are split. Something must be done. She looks at you, but this one's words move even stone. As an Estremor, I can look into this without risking tension between your tribes. Yeah, diplomatic is going to be the way to go out of these three options. So we will go with that. Ride-Eye turns to face you, his hard features betraying no emotion, and nods. You're right in claiming this. The Amphatha would agree to listen. There's no union between you and our tribes. The huntress nods at you. Fiorm and Arthwin went to the North Weald Forest beyond the Old Song Pass to hunt a giant Stelgar. Search there and return to us with the truth if you can, but be aware. Stelgar of such size, many times over their lesser kin, usually gather a big pride that follows them closely. That's not good. Ride-Eye fixes his eyes on you, two glowing embers over the blood-red stripe painted across his face. Estremor, I don't expect help, but I'll do anything to know of my brother's fate and to clean the stain that Arthwin has spilled on our tribe. He throws his chin back. Anything, this I claim. Hunter brother looks, so we got to go and find out what's happened. Bum bum bum. Right, so there's something to do. There is something to do. Right. Grave wounds fester on the Durwood. A moribund prey. What? What have you got to say? Yes, I listen, foreigner. What are you talking about? News from beyond, east of the great river, the Durwood. Fires have returned to the foreigner's city, we've heard. Defiance Bay. Its waters run foul and dense with the stench of corpses. Not even the recent floods could wash away the stain of its corruption. A dying prey. Some see it as such among us, a chance to strike, others not so. Only a council of the Amphatha can decide what the six tribes must do as one. Yeah, I don't think we're too worried about that. That's more law stuff at the moment. Wrong button. Okay, right. So what we're going to do, I think, is level up our three little friends here. Ida. Level up. What level are you now? Level 8. And we've got 12 points to share. Right, so athletics. Have we been saving them up? Athletics. Oh, I see. Survival. Survival. That's your plan, isn't it? Now, this has changed a little bit, hasn't it? or this is due to change in the next patch, version 3. We're going to get extra bonuses. You can pick your survival skills and stuff like that. Right, so we'll go survival. And we can go and pop one in athletics. Shall we pop one in athletics? Shall we? Or should we wait? We should probably wait. Right. No new class unlocks. Okay. Oh, right. Weapon focus. Adventurer. That gives me extra weapons to get bonuses from. Savage attack. Minus accuracy plus melee damage. Envenomed strike. Targets 63 raw damage over 10 seconds. Could be useful. That's no good. That's no good. Dangerous implement. Increases damage done by implements, wands, scepters and rods. Nope. One-handed style. We're not doing two weapon style. Will that count if you've got a shield? That's while wielding a single one-handed melee weapon. But he's got a shield as well, so I assume it doesn't count. Beast Slayer, yeah. Hunter. Interrupting blows, plus 15 interrupt. Could be useful. Vulnerable attack. Lowers melee speed. Plus 5 damage reduction bypass. Penetrating shot and bloody slaughter. All attacks at enemies with low endurance convert some hits to crits, and those crits do additional damage. Okay. Defensive. Hold the line. Plus 1 enemies engaged. That could be useful. That could be useful. And then he can hold more. Body control. Unstoppable. No. Cautious attack. Weapon and shield style. Plus 6 shield deflection. Shield deflection bonus also applies to reflex. I think it might be weapon and shield style. Fast runner, plus 1 move speed, plus 2 quick item slots, plus 1 weapon set, range recovery when moving, damage reduction, different types of damage reduction, quick switch, weapon change recovery, wound binding, plus 40% health. Nah. Field triage, 20% health. Those are useful, but I think I'm going to go weapon and shield style. I think that'll do. Yes. Done. Right, Ida. Should be level 8, yeah? He's not jumped to... Right, level 8, 8th level fighter, right. Gabby, let's have a look at you. What have you got? We're saving up for your athletics. Your mechanics could do with going up, though, couldn't it? Because that's like locks and stuff. So I think we're going to up your mechanics by 1. And keep working on that for a while. Oh! I get class unlocks. Intense Flames. Flames of Devotion. 2 per encounter. Modifies Flames of Devotion. 25% damage as burn. Modifies Zealot Focus. And then these are all basically the same. I think we'll go intense flames. Flames of devotion. That's the sword thing, isn't it? Flames of devotion. Which it's not going to tell me. But we'll take that. Flames of devotion. Let's have a look at her skills. It's that one, isn't it? Flames of devotion. So it should do more damage. 25 damage as burn. Plus 50% damage as burn. So plus 75% damage as burn. I'm not going to argue with it. Right, who else? Sagani has leveled up. Excellent. And she's now a level 8 ranger. Right. Well, we are going to big up them stealth. Is what we're going to do for you. Right. No new class unlocks. Talents. Vicious Companion. Plus 15% damage, 3 damage reduction. Bypass. Accurate Wounding Shot. The ranger's aim becomes deadlier, making his or her wounding shots more accurate. 100% damage inflicted over time. Yeah, but where's my bonus? Ah, right. Okay, so that modifies. It adds 10 accuracy to that. That's fine. Right. Brutal takedown. Crush damage. Yeah, we need to get takedown for that, I think. Resilient Companion. Merciless Companion. Animal companions do small amounts of sneak attack damage against targets that qualify. Against blinded, flanked, hobbled, paralyzed, petrified, prone, stuck, stunned, weakened, distracted, blah blah blah. I think accurate wounding shot. None of those were amazing skill ups, were they, really? But still, not to worry. Not to worry. At least we've gained a level, which is quite nice. We'll go and have a little look around the town for 5 minutes, see what other quests there are to pick up, and then take it from there. I can hear something humming. Might be me. Might be me.
Hey.
Right. So, this is Hearth Song. That's where we came in. There's a Glanfathom home. Glanfathom home. Builder's Hearth. Hearthstone. Hearthsong Market. I keep wanting to calling it Hearthstone. Right, let's go and check out Celestial Sapling. Let's go and have a look at the Celestial Sapling to begin with. Let's have a look down this way. See who we meet on our travels. Hello, people. Okay, now, we came across you, I think, didn't we? No? The Pale Elves have consumed the Fang's patience. Okay. Hello. You're a Stelgar. Right. Unlocking this will require the proper key. Okay. No key for the property. No proper key for the property. Tribes women. Bit of river reed. Merla, that Glanfathom witch sold me a useful... What are you wibbling about? Does she take me for a fool? Sold me useless twigs and herbs. Did she take me for a fool? This will not stand. I have been swindled, and Alari will pay for what she did. I think you've got something to tell me, haven't you? I sense a quest. She'll pay, that witch. She'll... Fuming with anger and pacing in tiny circles. The Valian merchant aims his wild rant at you as you approach. You there, have you come to trade with the savages? Learn from my example and take your business elsewhere. Spittle accents his every sentence. Liars, cheats, swindlers. That duplicate bitch, Allahi. She claimed to be selling... She claimed to be selling... Jesus Christ. Jeebus Christ. Elad Gola flower buds. But all I have now is 6 bushels of common house plants. The herbs are useless. He throws a handful of dried plants to the ground, stomping on the brittle stems and leaves, kicking up pungent, savoury scents. I'll get my money back from that swindling savage. What is Elard Gola? Renato's rage abates for a moment and his face twists into a nervous smile. Elard Gola is a plant that grows in the jungles of Glanfath. He clears his throat, lowering his voice. When dried and consumed or brewed into a tea, it's known to enhance one's drive for the better pleasures in life. What did Alari say when... I'm not making a comment. I'm not even going to go there. What did Alari say when you confronted her? Nothing of substance, he quickly mutters. She defended herself, of course, saying the herbs were legitimate. Why wouldn't she lie? No one will value my word over hers. He spits on the ground. Alari can lie with impunity when surrounded by her gangs of savage thugs. You tested the remedy on yourself? Do I want to ask this? Well, Renato fidgets in place, his hands smoothing the creases in his tunic. How can I sell a remedy I have not tested? Of course I tried the herb. Imagine what would have happened if I'd peddled this pale imitation. Renato clears his throat, his voice grows quiet. The herb did not have its intended effect. The only thing it made hard was not vomiting. I'm not commenting, I'm not saying a word. What do you intend to do about this? When I get my hands on... Renato halts his sentence, his eyes darting about at the nearby Glanfathan guards. I'm in the savage's home court, so it's my word against hers. Where does that leave me? I'd be a fool to threaten her here on tribal soil. He sighs, pressing on his temples. I cannot sell this worthless herb to recover my coin, and I am powerless to confront Alari. I don't suppose... He looks at you, sizing you up. If you were willing to mediate, perhaps you could... mediate. Perhaps you could succeed where I failed. I would, of course, pay you handsomely for your troubles. I will see what I can do. Here we go. Right, now we're going to start getting quests thick and fast coming in. So, I am going to have a little look at this. Oh, hello. Oh, I thought it was going to ask me if I wanted to leave. Alright, we'll let this load up. This goes somewhere. Obviously. What have we got here? The Celestial Sapling. And we will... This looks like the bar. And that looks like a bouncer. Don't make trouble, I won't have to thump your skull. Simple, right? Simple, right? So we will go and have a look at the bar next time. The Celestial Sapling. Excellent. That looks quite fun. So yeah, we shall have a look at there next time, folks. So until then, bye-bye for now.